Goodness, good morning, good morning, good morning. Ross Boundy, psychic. Who am I? Sorry, I do feel a little confused. It's not that I'm confused. I'm confused. Yes, I've just come off a phone call that I received just beforehand. I normally don't answer calls before going live, but I did, and because of a fat finger syndrome, I accidentally did the recall button instead of the oh, things happen, don't they? I'm a little late. I'm Ros Boundy, psychic medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. Oh goodness, yes, it was a nice phone call, but it was a bit one of those, fat finger syndrome, pocket dial. Sometimes it's called, isn't it? But it happened to be in my hand. Yeah. So it got that done, and here we are for the cards. Let's go over to the cards, and I probably haven't set up the display of it properly yet. What the heck's happening there? Got something happening. Oh gosh. Here we go. And it's already zoomed in. Here we go. We'll zoom out and I'll get the pencil. Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck by Ciro Marchetti, the expanded edition. So we've got that straight. Now we've got the cards. We've got the mature gentleman is in the theme, the overall theme for the day spot. And interestingly, I think we had that there the other day. We've got the sun in the home space, and we had that there the other day. Not yesterday, I know that, but it was probably 1 or 2 days ago, like 2 to 3 days ago. Not sure which. But we've got the letter. That's in the home space, by the way. And we've got the letter in the workspace for today. So really, it's an interesting set of cards, an interesting spread. And our card, let's have a look at our card. I love the colours in this. And it is, don't let anyone rustle your feathers. So I haven't this morning, even though I felt a little flustered, I wasn't rustled. A gorgeous card. Let's go and zoom in again to the cards. So a very nice spread here, just because it's got the sunshine, and what I'm seeing outside is the sunshine. It's gorgeous. How warming it is, I don't know, because I'm pretty sure we had some frosty stuff last night. It got very, very cold, and it is still feeling cold. The birds are getting active out in the tree. You would have seen them, except the car. A visitor's car is on the lawn, so you couldn't see them because I couldn't get the camera around them. Oh dear, the things that we have happen sometimes in life. Rightio, let's have a look at the gentleman, the mature gentleman in that overall theme space for our day. It is bringing in the stability. I think because it's been one that's repeated in the same position for over several days. Yeah, even if it hasn't been every one of those days, it has been there again recently. So what we're looking at is just that general, we know we're getting the reminder of that stability and the solidness of the masculine energy that's coming through for us to really hone in and get things done, to have, the wisdom of our experiences. And it doesn't matter whether we're female or male, it is that the masculine energetics of how we experience some of that balance of life. We haven't got the female there, the woman there this time, but it doesn't matter. What we're getting is that looking forward to continuing that is the stability, the strength of moving in what you do, because it is more that action type of a card with the male energy, because I do feel that is how we really push forward and get our it's like the right and left brain focus. One's more practical and one's more creative, and it's generally seen as the masculine being the more practical, the right side, and the left side being that is the more feminine and caring, nurturing, and creative. Okay, so that's what we've got with the masculine. So have a wonderful day in that sense of being grounded and having still the passion for what we do, because it is the red colouring, the colour of his coat here that we can see as the main colour. It is that sort of hue that we've got is something that's leading us forward because of our passion for what we're doing. So be who you are in the best way that you can be, that you are growing your inner passion as you're moving forward in your day. Okay, and good morning to Kerry Ann. Lovely to see you here this morning and putting a comment in. I know that if there is others who are watching and putting comments in the profile on Facebook, remember I don't get your comments on my studio. They don't show up because of Facebook rules or something. The API doesn't allow. Anyway, let's come here and see the dial, the smile on your dial. I love it. I really like this sundial on this particular card, that, the sun depiction with a sundial. Time does pass, but it doesn't, it's only the humanness that gauges it with time. Anything else, any other creature and the rest, it's only by season and the feel of what's happening around them. They're so in tune, animals and the plants even, they're so in tune to what the energetics of seasons are, of being alive in its very present moment, and having that predictable sensing of what's next for the season, and they do react accordingly. What we're doing here today, it is the finessing of telling the time, because the sun casts shadows. So we've got beautiful bright sunshine for our day today, in that energetic feel of having things shown to us in a light, in that light, in a light and bright way, putting the smile on our face at whatever time of day it is going to be. But it's also connected with the Ra and the masculine energy. That sun is the more masculine of energies, because we do more in our daytime hours, and we're going to be getting things moving in our home today, because we've got that gorgeous, warming, bright, energizing light of the sun with us today, and we're given the time. We do have the perfect timing within us for everything. When we trust our intuition and step forward in, is faith the word that you'd want to put to that? We trust your inner self as to whatever your light is being shone out, but having the light shone on something for you specifically in your home space, that you can see, that needs doing next, and walk in that step to do it, because you're trusting yourself that, yep, that's the next thing to do. It's like going with a flow and moving in that space of self-trust and just that. Don't you ever, like, you do feel happier when you have sunshine around, really? I do. I love the rain. I like winter. I like the cool, as far as the seasons go. I do like it. But I do like the sunshine, a beautiful spring day, that type of thing. I'm not too much into the heat of summer, but it really does bring us that balance of what is the day and the night, and everything working in its perfect way. And I think it feels today is going to be working in that perfect way. So thank you so much for, why am I doing that? It's a thank you so much. Thank you so much for. Wow, those words came from out of the blue. Almost feeling like it's out of context, but they happen for a reason. What are you thankful for? And smile through your day. It really feels like that. Let's go over to what is the letter now in the workspace. Do you like writing? Do you like receiving letters? Do you write to others? These days it probably isn't on with the pen on paper type of letters. It's probably more the emails and that sort of communication. But this is what we're having in our work day. So workspace, writing something that is, I'm feeling, for me, it's perfect because I have got some communication that I need to actually send to further progress a particular, and I've got the dogs barking like buggery. I have the two dogs here again. It's Russell's visiting. So, I'm hoping that didn't get too loud. Did it? Good morning, Caitlin. Lovely to see you here this morning as well. And hello, puppies. Yes, can you hear them? Oh dear, they were rather loud then. So I think in our business or our workspace, what we've got with the letter here today, it could be legal things that might be popping up, but it's also that more personalised words in written form. So make it a little more personalised so that it brings a little more depth of meaning to what you're wanting to communicate to someone else today. Or you may be receiving that, okay? And usually when we receive letters and things like that, there is a need to respond. So be ready to respond as you need to with something that's in written form. And I do feel that need to be careful of the words that you use so that what your intention is as clear as possible with what you are writing. So it could be that is the legal papers thing. So bring that into mind as you're doing your work throughout your day today. Okay? So, and Sandra, you're feeling like you should be thankful for your husband and he's your rock and provider. Oh, me. Oh, Sandra, you're not ill. Oh, sore itchy ears. Back. Oh, goodness, it's back to bed after this. Hoping everyone else is doing fine. I wish you swift healing. I really do. Sending the energies for that to happen for you today, Sandra. There's another friend of mine who's not feeling very well either and trying to fight a bug. Oh, goodness. Blessed to you. Blessings. Okay, so from with that, what we are doing is having the sun shining on our day to day because it really is bringing that strength of the masculine into our awareness. Have that consciousness around what we are doing with how we are speaking, or not so much speaking, but communicating to others, especially the written form when it's relevant to our work, in whatever way you work, whether you're self-employed, whether you own a business, run a business, whether you are being employed by another, that is your living your income, the way that you bring that sustenance to your home space. And aren't we always so happy to be able to provide and be where we love being the most? Where do you love being the most? I have the happy instance of having both combined, home and work, and finding the balance of that. Today's going to be productive. So thank you so much, each and every one of you, for being here. If you're watching as a replay, certainly I'd love to see that hashtag that is the hash replay. And then I can acknowledge you having seen this as far as, put replay down. And Caitlin, oh no, you thought it might happen today. Aha, okay, so you'll explain it. Okay, we'll see what message you have for me. That's wonderful. But it's blessings in all things, though. Whichever way, sometimes things might seem like they're on that bit of a negative side. And those who've been following with me for years, it has been years now that I've been doing these live streams. You will understand I don't see things as positive, negative. It's just that things are as they are. So look at life like that, and you don't need, and it really does help to even out and balance what happens for you in your life, even though there may be instances and events that happen that really lead to sometimes difficult experiences, sometimes not pleasant, but are they positive or negative? Look, there isn't such a thing. It just is. And we're learning and growing all the time from our life experiences, from the smallest to the biggest. And just love what life brings us, really. We don't have to love it all the time. That's what sucks, exactly, Caitlin. You mentioned that there. That's what sucks. It can be such an up and down thing, this experience of life, can't it? But we all think Oh, you all think I'm amazing and love my sharings. Oh, thank you, Sandra. Oh, love to you too. Thank you so much for that. Wonderful feedback. Thank you. I love doing this. I have been now for so many years, and it's something I miss it when I miss out doing it doing the live streams in the morning. Even when I do feel flustered and everything. Hey, good morning to you, Shaz, too. Because I get a phone call just before I'm going live and all the rest. Hadn't meant to answer it, but it did, and you can't be rude to people. I did have a short conversation and said, I'll get back to him. And Caitlin's saying good morning to Shaz. So wonderful. It does feel like family. I love it. So, gee, Sandra, all the best for you getting better and feeling well. And lovely, you've got a wonderful, supportive husband, isn't it? As many of us do, some of us don't, but we certainly have friendships and community that we can get help with. Don't forget, really, that we have spirit on our side. And, if all else fails, spirit doesn't. So connect with that is your spiritual guides and that inner soul talking, however you do it. It really almost is like talking to myself, but I know it's with spirit. So, an easier way of doing it, isn't it? And we've just had Gina popping in. Good morning, Gina. This isn't a card reading, individual card pull type session. If you go back to the replay, Gina, it's a card spread that I do every morning that I share with people just to give a feel for what the energies of the day are. And you learn as you go how to interpret those cards more specifically for your own life experiences. What do they mean for you? And you can certainly put that back in the comments later as to what it meant for you. It'd be wonderful to have those interactions here as well. I know we all get busy with life too. And Shaz is saying, Caitlin, good morning to Caitlin and blessings to her as well. Caitlin, yes, you bloody hope so. Yeah, look, I look forward to your message. Thanks, Caitlin, and blessings to you as well. And she's, sharing that. Thank you so much for being here. I wish you all the best. Keep being the best you that you can be. And it is a namaste. Until tomorrow. Bye for now.